Hello bookworms! Today I'm going to be doing a video all about the books that I am really hoping will be at Book Expo this year. So I got approved to go to Book Expo in New York. I love it. It is my favorite event of the year. I've been going since, I want to say 2012. Like, it's been a long time that I've been going to Book Expo. And there are just so many authors in the same place. And during Book Expo, there are a lot of arcs for the upcoming season for the people who are going to be reading and reviewing the books. So I just put together a little wish list of the books that I'm really hoping will be at Book Expo. These are not at all confirmed to be there. These are like my personal wish list of books that are coming for the rest of the year that I'm crossing my fingers will be there, but who knows? It's still like very early in the season and they tend not to make these kind of announcements about what's going to be there until like much closer to the event. In an ideal world, these are the books that I would be spending my time waiting in line for because I need them now. So the first one, which should come as no surprise to anyone, is The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. This is the third book in the Folk of the Air series, and it's the conclusion to this series that is so beloved to me. I've read The Cruel Prince multiple times. I am planning on reading The Wicked King again very soon because I really just love this series like so much. And yeah, the ending of The Wicked King like killed me, so I need that third book more than anything in the world. Number 2 on my list is Soul of the Sword by Julie Kagawa. I fell in love with The Shadow of the Fox. It's actually like prominently displayed right behind me on my bookshelf because I loved it that much, and I really cannot wait to continue this series, continue this story, and get more of these characters. I just loved that book. If you're someone that likes anime at all or Asian inspired fantasies, I cannot recommend Shadow of the Fox enough. It was superb. Number 3 on my list is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I have been highly anticipating this one since it was announced because it has been forever since Erin Morgenstern has written a book. For those who don't know, she's the author of The Night Circus, which came out feels like a million years ago at this point, and I love that book so much, and I've just been dying for her to write something else, like write anything else that I can consume, and I'm so glad that that time is finally upon us. I believe it's coming out in like November of next year, but the story sounds fantastic. I talked about it in my most anticipated fantasy releases video, and I honestly just cannot wait to get a copy. She's already been posting like some limited edition arcs on her Instagram, and they're hardcover and they're so beautiful. And I think they're UK though, so those like definitely won't be there as far as I know. But if that book is there, that is one that I will wait in line for like the entire day and get nothing else and still be just so happy. Number 4 is Empire of the Vampire by Kristoff. I'm really excited to read another Kristoff series, and I'm even more excited that vampires are making a comeback and they're going to be in our paranormal fiction again, and it's gonna be wonderful. And I feel like Jay is going to write a very brutal vampire story, and I am like here for it. Number 5 on my list is Capturing the Devil by Carey Maniscalco. This is the 4th and final book in the Stalking Jack the Ripper series. I feel like at this point it's kind of become like tradition that I pick up a Stalking Jack the Ripper book at Book Expo every year, and I still actually haven't read Escaping from Houdini because I had heard mixed things about it, so I'd been a little bit worried, but one of my good friends just read it recently and she loved it, and she kind of like re-sparked my interest in the series. Like I was always planning on reading it and planning on finishing it, but I wanted to wait until closer, until Capturing the Devil was coming out to get to Escaping from Houdini, just in case that book broke my heart in any way. I would have the next book to potentially console and heal my broken heart. So Alexa and I are actually planning on reading Escaping from Houdini. I can't remember if we're reading it in April or May, but we've been like planning a whole bunch of buddy reads, and that is one of the ones that's on our list because we want to have it read before Book Expo. Number 6 on my list is The Night Country by Melissa Albert. This is the 2nd book in the Hazelwood series, and I love the Hazelwood so much, so I'm really looking forward to the next book. I believe it's a companion and it's following one of the other characters that was in the first story. I'm very looking forward to getting his perspective and like find out what happened to him afterward. So yeah, very much looking forward to that one. Cannot wait. I really hope that it's at Book Expo. Number 7 is The Guinevere Deception by Kirsten White. This is one that I am just obsessed with the cover. That is honestly like the main thing that drew me to this. I was like, whoa, that's beautiful. I need it in my life. I want this book. How do I get this book? Then like upon further looking into it, I believe it's like in our Arthurian retelling, and it sounds like it's gonna be so good. I haven't actually read anything Arthurian ever, so I'm really looking forward to familiarizing myself with that legend and just getting into it, and then potentially finding like other Arthurian books that I might enjoy. Number 8 on my list is The Glass Hotel by Emily St. John Mandel. She is the author of Station 11, and I am very much looking forward to her next book. I actually haven't read Station 11 yet. It's one of the ones that I have on my list as like a book that I'm reading this year no matter what, because I've had it on my shelves forever and the desire to read it has never waned in all of this time, but I just had always been gravitating more toward young adult, and this year I've been reading a significant amount more of adult books, so I just know like it's coming, I'm getting to it, and I have a feeling I'm gonna love it and want her next book. And number 9 on my list is Tunnel of Bones by Victoria Schwab. This is the second book in the Cassidy Blake series, so it is following City of Ghosts, which came out last summer, and this was just such like a fun, spooky middle grade, and I really loved the first book, even though I wish that it would have been like young adult or adult so that we could get like more, but it was still like just so fun and so enjoyable that I'm very much looking forward to the second book, which I believe is taking place in Paris. Yes, it is taking place in Paris, so another reason that I just can't wait for this one. And then finally, number 10 on my list would be A Heart So Fierce and Broken by Brigitte Kemmer. This is the second book in the A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I believe it's a duology, and I really enjoyed the first one, and I actually got the first book at Book Expo last year, so I'm hoping that they'll have the second one this year so that I can read it and conclude the series. But it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. I thought the first one was really well done. I really liked the fantasy world. I thought it was a lot of fun, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting the second one. So those are like the top 10 books that I'm really hoping to get at Book Expo this year. Again, it's not at all confirmed that any of these will even be there. These are just the ones that I am like praying to the book gods that they will have copies of, but even if they're not there, thankfully they will be coming out sometime like within the next year, so I'm looking forward to them no matter what. Let me know if you're gonna be at Book Expo or BookCon this year. I am so excited. I've already started like looking for outfits. Alexa and I have already started creating our spreadsheet. We're just like ready, and I can't wait to see like all of the bookish people that will be in town. I think it's gonna be really fun. That's all that I have for this video, and I will see you guys soon in a new one. Bye!